Squad Delta, and welcome back to some more Star Trek Legacy using both the Ultimate Universe mod 2.2 and the 11 mod. And we are finally doing one of your suggestions that you've wanted for quite some time, one of you out there in the comments section, and I've been avoiding it because I didn't think it could really work, but I think it possibly, potentially can, and so I will attempt it right now. So the Federation has detected some kind of anomaly in a neutral section of space, or at least an unclaimed section of space, and so the Romulans and Klingons have also sent vessels to investigate. We have 6 ships in total investigating this section of space. There's something going on there. We don't know what, but I'm sure you will by the title of the video. And yeah, we have one Excelsior class here. We have another Excelsior class also in the fleet controlled by the AI. We also have 2 Diderix class warbirds and 2 Klingon Vorcha class vessels. So really some of the best ships that the factions can offer, except for these Excelsiors. They're just kind of a... They're a good ship, but not as good as a Galaxy class. But they are the backbone of next generation era Federation. So let's see what's going on in this region of space. Maybe it'll be a diplomatic issue, maybe we'll have to communicate with someone, or maybe there'll be some sort of tactical threat. Either way, with those Romulan warbirds on our side, I'm sure we can probably handle it. Just gonna wait. There we go. Now, what is it that's going on in this section of space that we always use for every battle ever? See, we have the Diderixes, we have the Vorchas. Ooh, they're all warping toward my ship. That is good. Now, what is out there? We have... What's on long-range sensors?
Initiating long-range
something.
scan.
Sensors are picking up energy
Bioship class. It would seem that there's some kind of enemy bioships out there. It just says 8472. I mean, maybe that's a serial number, or that could be the name of a certain species. I'm not sure. Let's turn off the long-range sensors. Let's go say hi. Maybe they're friendly. Maybe they're friendly. One of the rare times to see the Romulans and Federation cooperating. Ah. We're closing 7,000 megameters. What is up here? Oh, they are not friendly. They're opening fire. Full power to the shields.
Diverting energy.
Full power to shields.
It would appear that attempts at diplomacy have failed. How many of them are there? Oh my gosh. Guys, it's an invasion force. You've lost power to the shields. Systems are beginning to fail. Let's target this one. Now these bioships do not seem to have any shields, but there are a lot of them. So I really don't know what the outcome of this is going to be.
Their aft port shield is destroyed.
The shields have come back online.
Full power to the shields.
USS Cairo's taken hits. They seem to be all focusing on my one vessel.
Message buoys and logs jettisoned. Attempting to contact Starfleet.
Okay.
Their propulsion systems
Apparently we've
are offline.
jettisoned our message logs. We've lost the starboard nacelle. Let's turn off the HUD. That looks cool. And we just lost our vessel. I don't even know which vessel that was. I don't even recall looking at its name. I'll have to pause the footage at some point just to find out. Taking major hits to the Cairo. Let's try to get the shields back up. Come on. The Romulans still seem to be in pretty good shape. The Klingons are beginning to take some hits. Let's actually warp speed. Warp speed. There we go. Shields are still offline. Let's stop preparing the weapons. Try to focus on getting those. We're losing main power, as Jordy just said, and I think the engines are going out. We've lost the starboard nacelle again. It seems to be a pattern. Okay, now we have the heavy-hitting guns, though. The Federation has lost their exploratory force
Enemy sensors inoperative, Captain.
of Excelsiors. Now it's just the Romulans and Klingons. Of course, their ships are ready for battle. To a point. Torpedoes are out. Let's switch to the Vorcha over here. Oh, this thing looks cool.
Target destroyed, Captain.
There we go. Target destroyed.
Torpedoes ready.
Looks like the Velosh is taking a lot of hits. How many alien vessels are left? We have, looks like around 20, 25. I'm not sure. I can't count that fast.
You honorless dog! Target neutralized.
We have company.
Come on. Switch back to the Diderics, where the Velosh is really in trouble. We need to try to just distract the enemy. Somehow.
Warp speed.
There's too many Romulan lives at stake.
You would stand against us?
We've lost her.
You invite your doom.
Warbird has been destroyed.
We have company.
See about getting a decent photon lock. Or actually, I think the
Enemy
disruptors.
sensors inoperative,
Yeah, will do a lot of
Captain,
damage. There we
sensors
go.
report enemy engines disabled.
Alright, come on. Full spread. That should do it. Yes, it did.
Neutralized.
Target neutralized. How many are left? Still too many. We've lost one Vorcha.
We have
Let's divert full power to the shields on the remaining two vessels. That will give us the best chance of survival for the longest amount of time.
You invite your doom.
But shields are already dropping on the Diderics. The
Enemy sensors
Mentenius.
inoperative,
Had to think
Captain.
about that for a second. Torpedoes are out. On the way. Let's fire the aft torpedoes. There we go.
Target destroyed, Captain.
You know, I think the explosion from the Vorcha damaged the shields in the other one and took out a lot of alien vessels. I think there's a chain reaction happening, guys. We could win this. Look at that.
Neutralized. We have company. Warp speed.
Their fleet has lost a lot of vessels. Let's try to regroup our ships. There's still a lot of them out there.
Klingon Empire.
But they're only at about half, I'd say.
Engage in warp drive.
Let's turn. Let's put power to the weapons. I feel like that's a very Klingon thing to do.
Photon torpedoes ready. Sensors report new enemy vessels. Enemy sensors inoperative, Captain.
Torpedoes are on the way.
Target neutralized.
Target neutralized. Vessel destroyed. Come on.
Fight, you honorless dog!
That was a nice hit. We could definitely win this.
Our shields are down.
Shields are down on the Diderics. Fortunately, the Romulan hulls are ridiculously strong, so it'll take quite a beating before they've received critical damage.
Mighty is the Klingon Empire.
Alright, torpedoes are locked,
We have company.
and the shields are back up on the Warbird. Bioship destroyed.
Sensors report
We're
enemy
picking them off
engines
one at a
disabled.
time.
Target neutralized.
Now, where are these two going? I have no idea, but let's chase after them.
Initiating warp.
Do they even show up? No. That's so... Where... Are they at the top of the map? Bottom of the map?
Set, Captain.
Alright, let's turn on the long-range sensors.
Initiate long-range sensor scan.
They don't even show up. I have no idea where they are. Where are these two bioships?
Course set, Captain.
They're not out here. But this is exactly where they should be. This ship is closer than these two. How is that possible? They're either really... I'm gonna actually... let's see if I can just warp straight up. They're either straight up or they're straight down. One of the two. I can't tell which.
Initiating warp. Sensors
Alright.
report
Anything?
new enemy
No.
vessels.
No, they had to be down then. Couldn't have been up. That Derrix is really holding its own against the enemy weapons fire.
Initiating warp.
I have to say, I'm impressed. Alright, we're back on the screen, and... Oh! Oh, they are down here. The sneaky little things. They're just traveling along the bottom of the map. I'm gonna let the warbird do his
Control, not
thing.
responding.
Let's see
Initiating
about...
warp.
There we go. Now we should be in firing range.
My disruptor fire will be the last thing you ever see again.
4 torpedoes on course. Disruptors are locked. Target destroyed.
No
Next
enemy
one.
vessels detected.
Oh, this one's already halfway destroyed. The shields are beginning to go critical on the warbird once more, although I'm sure they'll recharge again pretty instantaneously since I have full power diverted to the shields. I'll go back and help.
Tell me where I can find an opponent worthy of my skills.
Target neutralized.
Our shields are down.
Warp speed.
Alright, let's get back.
Direct hit to enemy engines. Direct hit to enemy engines.
And the shields are back on the warbird, fully charged. I think we have this battle won, guys.
Will be the last thing you
I was
ever see
hoping we'd
again.
lose,
Target
just because
neutralized.
these are bioships from the Undine. I finally did this suggestion, Undine versus Federation Klingons and Romulans, but it's looking like we overprepared. 6 ships are more than a match for 32 bioships,
Destroyed, Captain.
which shouldn't be true. I don't know who thought that bioships should only have this much firepower and this much hull, because in Star Trek Voyager, they were like the arch nemesis of the Borg. Entire fleets were destroyed by these bioships, fleets of Borg cubes. And now 6 of the Alpha Quadrant's vessels are turning them into just shrapnel, wreckage, junk.
Target neutralized.
They just are not that powerful, which is why I don't fight against them that often. They look cool, but do they do much damage?
Will be the last
No.
thing you ever see again.
Captain, sensors report enemy engines disabled.
I think that explosion is gonna take them out, potentially.
Enemy weapon system damaged.
Their ship is crippled?
Threat neutralized. We have company.
Alright. That warbird looks neat.
This is no challenge. Tell me where I can find an opponent.
Let's switch back to the warbird, full power to weapons. Let's finish these guys. Ooh, engines may have taken a hit. We're not maneuvering that quickly. Even though I know the engines are in 1/4 speed, our turning should have increased. Yeah, things are slightly damaged. Not by much, though.
Captain, sensors report enemy engines disabled. Target destroyed, Captain.
Alright.
We have
Target destroyed.
Our shields are low, Captain.
Now, to be fair, much of the bioship fleet was destroyed by that chain reaction earlier on, caused by the one Fortra being destroyed. So, it could be if the fleet had not suffered that loss from that chain reaction, that chain explosion, then
Lasers
perhaps
ready, Captain.
this battle would have turned out differently. The result would have been, well, would have been the opposite of what it is now. Because right now it looks to me, Yeah, like the Romulans and Klingons here are gonna win. I don't see any way we can lose.
You invite your doom.
Alright, let's get the aft torpedo launchers. There we go, full power back to the shields, just because they're looking pretty low.
Power to shields.
It's actually warp.
Engage.
Now that we've caught up, we can open fire again.
The Praetor demands your destruction.
Captain, their weapons are offline.
Their weapons are offline. That's always good. For us, not them.
Captain, sensors report enemy engines disabled. Enemy sensors inoperative, Captain.
Enemy ship
Target
destroyed.
Captain.
Enemy vessel detected. Threat neutralized.
Full power to engines. Let's catch up.
Diverting power, Captain.
Fools, you are clearly outmatched. Threat neutralized.
Diverting energy. Diverting power to weapons.
Ah, the Vorcha is also focusing their fire. That was the last bioship we have prevailed. So much for the Undine invading the Alpha Quadrant. We were more than a match for them. Well, everyone, that battle took just over 15 minutes. We did lose 2 ships that we were controlling, the 2 Excelsior-class vessels. We also lost the 1 Vorcha, but the other Vorcha, well, actually, we also lost a Diderdix as well, but 1 Diderdix and 1 Vorcha were enough to destroy the rest of the Undine/Species 8472 fleet, so they didn't really pose that much of a threat, but it was an interesting battle to say the least. If you guys enjoyed it, well then please be sure to leave the video a like, and if you are not subscribed and you want to see more, well then please subscribe, because there is always more Star Trek Legacy on this channel. If for whatever reason you guys did not enjoy the video, I do apologize deeply for that, and I ask that you leave a comment in the comment section, and let me know how I can better improve the quality of the next videos that I produce, so that hopefully you guys will find some entertainment in watching them. And as always, if you want to see any specific type of ship or battle scenario like this one, well then please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section regarding that, and I will read through the suggestions and ideas, and I will do my best to use those recommendations in my future videos. So, as always, I am Foxtrot Delta, and I will see you next time.